Mashiane Politically Incorrect, let's start with who leaked this. Who leaked this, what you're seeing on the screen? I don't know who leaked it, but it's on social media. So I want to link few things as we attempt to understand who is Duduzile Zuma in the big scheme of things. Who is Duduzile Zuma in the MK party? Let's unpack the leaks. So let's unpack the first one. So the first one talks about elections. So let's unpack it. Let's see what it says. It says, I do not approve with the changes. Many thanks to Duduzile Zuma. So this is Duduzile Zuma speaking directly to the DCEO, morning DCE. So kindly refer to the attached letter and the trail of emails and advise accordingly. So this is Ms. Mpumalanga, Provincial Election Officer in Mpumalanga. So if you want to know who prompted this, it is because Mkhwebane has penned this letter. If you could see from below, there's a letter penned by Mkhwebane. Mkhwebane says, Honorable Dudu Sambudla, write to the CEO of IEC to reverse the Mpumalanga appointment. If the national ones and other provinces are also not approved, he must reverse them since you are the accounting officer of MKP, Advocate Mkhwebane. So these letters, these things were done on, where's the date? I'm trying to check the date. On the 3rd of June 2025 in the morning. So I don't know the real story, what is happening around this, and I can assume it has something to do with the by-elections. Look, man, so let's talk about power. Let's talk about the info. How do I say it? Let's talk about the allegations that have been made ever since this thing has started by Jabulani Khumalo. By the way, I spoke to Jabulani Khumalo a few days ago, and it's not right. It's not okay. So this is the team asking Duduzile to intervene with IEC. I do not know what Duduzile is, but I think she's called DCO, is it? Because the email is sent to the DCO. I don't know what it means. I don't know a lot about these leaks. What I'm going to attempt to do, I'm going to reach out to the head of elections. And that position, by the way, I saw another comrade carrying the name of that position. I saw Kethlelezi at some point was the acting election or head of election, something like that. But I know it's actually a position held by Ndate Baloyi. So, but I'll ask what is happening. If I don't get any help from him, I'll ask Mkhwebane. She's going to have a press conference tomorrow. So let's see how it goes. Joe Ndlela. So Joe Ndlela is the father to Nhlamulo Ndlela. So Joe Ndlela is the national organizer of MK Party National. That position was held by Floyd. One of the first positions. That's his first position that he was given after coming in as a ordinary member, I suppose. So he says, Dear Honorable Duduzile Zuma, I concur with your instruction that the proposed changes by the former Secretary General of MK Party to our PLC member, national and provincial, is not approved. So what it means is they have started reversing Floyd Shivambu issues. And disclaimer, I'm only reading these things now, and I want us to opine on it. What does it mean? How does it affect Floyd? And, well, it doesn't affect Floyd much because he's in parliament. But like I said in the other podcast, Dudu has won. Duduzile has won this, and you could see the tone of which everyone is addressing Duduzile. If you have not seen Duduzile at work, guys, see, one of the things, and I know a lot of people would not like this. I have questioned how, and when I spoke to Lindiwe Sisulu, I asked her specifically this, that your campaign was derailed by other women in the ANC. Did I say Lindiwe Zulu? No, it's not Lindiwe Zulu. When I spoke to Lindiwe Zulu, we did not speak about this. I spoke to Lindiwe Sisulu, who served in MK, and I said to her, what is happening? Do you want to come to MK and help promote and strengthen the power of women within? Could Duduzile be that? Could Duduzile be that woman who is going to save South Africa, that woman who's going to be the president of the country? And I see people who are saying, by the way, Raisive thinks Floyd is going to be the president of South Africa, of which I vehemently deny it. The chances are very slim. I don't know what vehicle will he use, unless he goes to the DA, of which is very opposed to going to the DA. But anyway, could Duduzile be the best candidate for a female president in South Africa? Something that we have never thought we would have. Because she's one of those mostly underestimated powerhouses. And we've been telling you that she's very powerful. We've been telling you that she's powerful, but I think now you see, and it's clear. Jabulani Khumalo told us how powerful she is, and we could see how she got rid of Jabulani Khumalo, but still people do not believe. But anyway, this pack is led by Duduzile. I have made many podcasts suggesting this is the direction MK is going, and I said I do not blame her. I've made podcasts saying I know politically it's wrong what she's doing, but I don't blame her. Maybe the reason you guys think it's wrong is because you believe in democracy. You believe in how this one must be elected, and then when she takes a decision, it must be because I remember when we were discussing Traore, I say the problem with ANC people, they always want to discuss Traore in terms of the politics of democracy, and to do this making moves without using democracy. You call it nepotism, but it's because we are not used to such things. If you go to other countries, she's the princess. If you go to other countries, that's Dos Santos lady from, let me check where she's from. She was the princess, I think it's Angola. Let me check. Dos Santos, Angola, yes. Jose Eduardo van Jumen dos Santos was an Angolan politician. What happened? Who is the first female billionaire in Africa? Isabel dos Santos, once celebrated as Africa's first female billionaire, but last month referred by the United Kingdom government as the notorious kleptocrat, has lashed out against international corruption investigation and sanctions against her. So she's a billionaire. She's the daughter of Dos Santos. And if you look at the way Duduzile moves, the way that Duduzane is quietly moving with the waves of MK. Duduzane, by the way, was in in Mpumalanga with Mary Party. Mashiane Politicallyincorrect, let me not dwell much. Let me see who I get. So if I get someone and then I'll come. So I don't want to call them while we are recording live. I want to respect them. So what I'll do is I'm going to stop this. So if I don't come back, it means I did not get them each other. We could not get anyone to go on record on this because they are not authorized to take interviews. But I can reliably tell you that I spoke to one of the people around this matter, and they told me that so what is happening is because Floyd Shivambu did not have even the rights, he was violating his own constitution. So what they are doing now is they are reversing all these things. The reason you see Joe Ndlela appearing there is, number one, he is the national organizer. It was him who was supposed to do certain things, but Floyd had overreach. He had overreach. I think this is an interpretation of the constitution. He had overreach and made certain decisions. Now they are reversing all of them and they are rejecting certain things. Like I said, I don't know who leaked this, but whoever is leaking this is part of the celebration of Floyd Shivambu having gone. So for all intents and purposes, would it mean then that Mary Party is continuing as number one in the party and number one in legislature? And with Mkhwebane having her press conference, is she now leaving Mpumalanga? Mashiane Politicallyincorrect. Until that happens, this one we see. This is me trying to explain how the leaks went. Unfortunately, we could not share the conversation I had with one of the people that I said I'm going to speak to, and other people. So I just called a few people, and they painted the picture from me from inside MK. By the way, from inside MK, senior MK members. This is what they've actually told me. But Mashiane Politicallyincorrect, let's leave it there. The National High Command has spoken, and they continue to speak each other.